Well, hello there. Hi, Imbibe. We have another review for you. This is from something that's totally brand new brewery in Nova Scotia, from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And the brewery is called Darty. And this is their IPA, 6% alcohol by volume. Apparently, it's West Coast in style. Now, let's just take a real quick look at Darty's social media here. Their website that I have linked down is there's nothing on it yet. It's just a logo. So they're building that. Um, but we do have an Instagram. So I'm going to present that real quick. Darty Brewing Company. There we go. So here we go. I'm assuming these are the owners here. Darty Brewing, Portland Street, Dartmouth. Let's see. So I guess they're associated in some way of Lake City Cider. Oh, it's a sister company. Okay, so they had Lake City Cider, and now they've opened up a brewery. I see what's going on. That makes sense. We just wanted to take a moment to thank all of our amazing customers, friends, suppliers for making it all possible. When we here, Poet and Russell. There we go. And I assume that's Poet and that's Russell. And yeah, they got their brewery. They're getting it up and running. They said spring 2025. So we're in spring 2025. There we go. So I guess they are open. And they got right in the SLC too. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's just get a little look and see what other kind of beers they might have on here. So they got a grapefruit beer, okay, of some sort. Session ale, finished with grapefruit. They got a Darty Light, a Darty Blonde Ale, and the IPA, which we are doing. Anything else here? I like their can art. It's very minimalistic and kind of snappy. Kind of looks a little old school, a little something maybe you'd see in the '60s or '70s on a can of beer. And they got all their logos here. Okay. All right, I think that's good enough there. And we got some people in the comments here. We got Paul from Romali's Ales and Lagers, home brews and craft beer, saying, "Cheers, brother. Hey, man." He says he just did a 24 bottle British beer unboxing. Oh, shit. I'm going to check that out. I did not see that yet. And we got a Western Canadian reviewer over here, Dan, saying Darty, interesting name. Yeah, from Dartmouth, so Darty. Let's see how this is. Like I said, it's supposed to be a West Coast style IPA, brewed with a blend of classic West Coast hops. We don't need tasting notes. And barley, wheat, water, hops, and yeast in the brew. Anything else? No. And we'll take one more look at the can. So there we go. Well, we'll see how this is. Is a one of their flagship beers that they've launched with. See if we like it. If it's got the nice balance, a little bit of pine, grapefruit, maybe some dankness, we'll be in good standing here. And Paul echoing what I'm thinking here. Hope you get epic amounts of pine. I can't read. I'm stupid. So it's pretty clear. It is a very light beer for an IPA. I know, again, I always have to say this. I always have to preface this in case you're new. It looks darker on the screen than it actually is. This is actually a pale straw gold color. It actually looks like a lager more than an IPA. Most IPAs you generally run into. But we won't hold that against it. Smell the aroma. Okay. There's the pine. Pine and grapefruit. This is straight up classic West Coast. It's not super intense, but it's a nice, well balanced, fairly strong pine grapefruit kind of combination there. Yep. Smells good. Smells the part. Let's see if it tastes the part. Cheers. Mm. That is a good, balanced West Coast IPA. There's enough of that grapefruit bitterness, sourness, however you want to put it, on the finish, on the sides of the tongue. You get a nice little delivery of the sort of pininess throughout the entire drink. The finish is pretty dry. The bitterness slash kind of little bit of puckering sourness it lingers, especially on the roof of the mouth. Very nice. Body's a little thin, and maybe it doesn't have like that little push of like caramel maltiness I'd come to expect from one of these things. Might also explain why it's so light in color too, that maybe the malt isn't super heavy. But I've got no real qualms with it. It's got good bitterness. It's got a really good finish. It delivers a balanced sort of 1-2 punch of that pine and that grapefruit, which are the just straight up classic West Coast kind of flavor things going here. It's not particularly super dank or anything like that. You're not getting your cat piss hop baby or anything like that. But other than that, yeah, it fits the bill. It's like a good enough for government work kind of deal, They're not trying to do anything, out of bounds here. They're just brewing within the style, and they've done a really good job. I'm going to give it a 7.5 for style. I think it's pretty good. I've had better, but I mean, I'm not shaking a stick at this thing and shaming it or anything like that. It just is what it is, and I like it. My own personal preference, I'm going to throw a 7. I would definitely buy this again. Definitely would drink this again if it was handed to me. It is pretty damn good. Yeah. Darty. Hope to see more of their stuff in the NSLC and try it out. If it's going to be quality stuff like this, nice solid beer, then it'll be something I'll be looking forward to. See what else they come up with in the coming years. But that's good. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Maybe I'll do one more beer review before Nick's hangout over at Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews, where we do the BA 101 every once in a while. And I'm doing a BA 101 this week. Just doing a hangout. So, yeah, maybe I'll be back with one more review before we do that. But thanks for watching. And I'll be back when I'm back. Goodbye.